And we are live. Give it up. We are live at the LA School of Comedy, and I'm very limited. I'm not allowed to be live because of many reasons, but I'm alive, and I'm happy about that. Yeah. So I just want to say I'm alive, so I'm not going to go into anything. But you can't be in a car accident like that. You just can't get hit by a car that drives. Why are they people bragging to me about their cars driving themselves into somebody else's car? And automatically it backs up and it hits it again. That's what happens. So this is not the first. Okay, so this happened to me, which you don't care about. I don't blame you. But I saw a car, a motorized car, get hit at the 66, the 76, what's it called out here? 76? 76, right. In New Jersey, it's 66, by the way. But why am I telling you this? It was a Stingray. Once the electronic cars get hit, did you know they can't be repaired? You knew that? They cannot be repaired.
Wait, what? I didn't know that.
I had no idea either. Did you know that? Well, you see, that's why you should come out to the LA School of Comedy, because you might learn something, because everything I just said wasn't funny. It wasn't meant to be funny. What's meant to be seen is these people that are coming up on stage. These are the comedians of today, the here, the now. You'll be so surprised at the array of talented performers right in this very intimate setting. And there's so many people that want to be on this stage. And let me just say this. If people tell you you're funny, you probably are, but you won't know until you take it from the page to the stage. That's right. That's the way we're going to do that. And if you're interested in coaching classes, I'm not a doula. Okay. But I'll make you laugh during your... Okay. I want to thank 2 people that have kept this place open, 3 people, 4 people. I want to thank you, Patty, if you were here, just for, like, you know, helping me in your absence. You don't know Patty, but if you did, you'd want to be Irish. And Jason Ham is the biggest producer coming up here. And then we got somebody that's going to kick the groundlings to another level, okay? Because groundlings, we don't want to go underground. We're going to be the uplings. And that was just a joke. You know I love the groundlings. You guys know I love you. But I just want to give it up for our improv guy over here. This is Mr. Ryan Benson over here. Benson. And, of course, your comedy concierge and mine, the lovely and talented Samantha Linderman. Sam. Right, Sam? That's Sam. Sam I am. I love the fact that the first time I saw TBH, I was just so confused. I said to myself, poor thing, maybe dyslexia, because it's THC. Had nothing to do with it. I'm having a meeting with a girl, and her name is Unique. And I knew it was that. She goes, you're one of the few people, because when I say that, most people say, so what is it? That's crazy. What's even crazier is that some people haven't been here for a while, so we have to put them on the spot and say, where the hell have you been? But we're going to bring you up, Richard White. How about it? Let's do it. Let's do it right. Come on, we can do it. You want to fall?
I love this. There's so many people here tonight.
Yes. Hey. Yes, there are.
We need to add a laugh track at the end of it because... No, I'm just kidding.
Talk about your own set.
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking okay. I'm actually going to work on some shit today. Usually I have like an entire like routine, but I feel like I could do something new. Also, I know I'm wearing a Christmas sweater, and I know it's not Christmas yet, but it's a dope sweater. It's literally Santa drinking beer.
Cool.
That's just a vibe. I don't know. It's just a vibe to me. So yeah, that's why I'm going to wear it. Okay, so I read this news article a little while ago about this man who tried to sue Taco Bell for they poisoned his food with rat poison. And apparently how it went was this guy goes into the Taco Bell, and he's ordering a bunch of food, and they didn't have like a gordita crunch on the menu. So he did what any respectable customer would do. He just started berating the minimum wage employee. Because it's their fault. It's the cashier's fault for stock inventory. He's like, this is your fault completely. And so he said that because of that, the employee was so upset, they gave him rat poison in his food. Obviously, they didn't do it, and it was him that poisoned himself. Because has anyone here worked in customer service or the service industry? Yes. Okay. How many times have you dealt with shitty people? A lot, right? That's part of the game. How many of you have actually wanted to attempt murder on these customers? Like actual murder and followed through with it? Exactly none. That's my fucking point. That's why, that's why he did it to himself. Because can you imagine this employee who deals with shit all the time? He's just in the back of the back room with his other employees. He's like, guys, I know I get yelled at all the time, but this guy, we should fucking kill him. We should murder him. We should do it in a way that is easily traceable back to us too. Why not? That's how you know it wasn't them. It was him. And by the way, the report said that the amount of rat poison that was in this guy's food was insurmountable. Like, he used like a whole box. And I'm thinking, this guy, I don't know if he did his Google research at all. Was he just shaking? He's like, yeah, let's do it. Like, he's pouring milk into cereal. He's like, this is fine. And the report also said that he ate like 2 tacos. He didn't have to do that. I don't know if you know about rat poison, but you don't have to ingest that much. Like, my guy, like, just a little bit, but he's like, no, I'm committing. I'm committing to the bit. Yeah. But he did that, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, God damn it, dude. This dude is crazy for doing that. For poisoning himself? No fucking way. But then I think, I'm like, I've never once thought, sure, maybe, like, intrusive thoughts I thought about killing a customer or something like that, but I've never acted upon it, right? No, so... But I've worked in the industry for a long time, and I've dealt with a bunch of shitty people. But this one time, and this is the worst one that's ever happened. I was 18. I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. Oh. And, yeah, Dunkin'. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, because it's Dunkin' Donuts. It's fucking East Coast. So this guy comes in. It's like 8 in the morning. He orders a coffee. He orders a frosted donut. I give him the coffee. I give him the frosted donut. He looks in the bag, and he goes, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, it's a frosted donut, sir. He goes, yeah, but you put it frosting side down. So the frosting's touching the bag. And I'm like... oh my God, I'm so sorry. Granted, I thought that was like, if we were looking at like top 10 worst things to ever happen, that wouldn't even be on the list. But to this guy, it must have been, because I shit you not, he looks at me dead in the eyes, and with the calmest voice ever, he says, I should kill you for this. Oh, Maron. Sir, you're in a Dunkin' Donuts located in a Walmart. It's not even a real Dunkin' Donuts. And you're saying this to me? This is crazy. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is a fucking frosted donut. I'm like, let's calm it down. You want to murder me right now? Over a donut? When you think of murder, you're like, well, upside down donut. No, apparently I'm this guy's own fucking Al-Qaeda dude. He's looking at me like I slaughtered his family, and it's a revenge day for him. And then I think, like, what won't this guy murder someone for? Do you know what I'm saying? What if it's like opposite day with him every single time? So like a scenario, right? He just goes home, catches his wife cheating on him with another man in bed, and he's just like, I like this. This is good. This, you know what, you guys are cute together, actually. I'll leave my own house. Like, I'll pack up and leave. As he leaves, he's like, dude, I'm so excited that my wife cheated on me. This is the best day of my life. Then he goes to a restaurant, to his favorite restaurant. He goes to the menu. He notices his favorite food. It's $1 extra. Calls the waiter over. He's like, is there a problem, sir? And he's like, yeah, why is this $1 more than it was before? And he's like, oh, they must have jacked up the price. And he's like, how about I jack up your face with my fists and slit your throat with a knife? That'd be a nice thing to do. And you're like, sir, I don't understand. You have no problem with your wife being cheated on, but you hate $1 hike price increase. So we'll murder for that. God damn. I'm still working on that shit. That was literally what I had to work on today. I guess I'll just go back to what I normally do.
You should go on, because this is a great thing that you look like a murderer.
I look like a murderer?
You look like one of those preppy killers. And
would a murderer wear like a cool ass like Christmas? You think to fit in, I'd wear a Christmas.
I think it's a funny idea. You have to work on some things. Yeah, work on that we're gonna.
Am I the serial killer?
No. Just get right to the point with this guy. Imagine he looks at you and goes, "I'm going to kill you," and you're like, "Oh, yeah. Don't." Yeah,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I gotta get. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm.
Beautiful.
He just he has the restraint.
He said I should. You're right. That's good. Yeah. See, this is great. I need like. This is what I'm saying. This is why I love coming up here, because I need like work on some of this stuff.
Like he's like, I don't know, like, you know, the things that he could do. Like,
yeah. He's like, I should do it, but I'm gonna hold restraint over a donut. Sure. Okay, I'll just get back to my bit that I have perfected. So, as you guys know, my name is Richard White, which is just extremely unfortunate, because there's no way I could ever deny my privilege. Like, I couldn't, right? Like, I could be like, guys, I grew up, and like, no, you didn't. You grew up middle to upper class. I'm like, you're right, I did. I can't, my name says it all. But what sucks is, like, when you shorten Richard, it becomes Rich. Now I'm a Rich White. And Rich is also nickname for Dick, too. So I'm really, like, fighting an uphill battle with that name. I really am. I don't know, like, what the hell my parents were thinking. Did I just shoot out of my mom's vagina? And my dad holds me for the first time in his hands, his arms, and with a little twinkle in his eye, he just goes, I'm going to give you the greatest slave owner name that's ever existed. So fuck you, Mom and Dad. I love you, but, you know, fuck you. What was I going to talk about? Do you guys know what an artisan ice cream shop is? It's like the equivalent of like a craft beer brewing company. Like, they don't have normal flavors like vanilla or chocolate. There's a place called Salt and Straw. What about that name says that they even serve ice cream? It sounds like a lumber mill. Like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of businesses, right? They don't serve vanilla or chocolate. You go in there and you go up to the counter, you're like, can I get vanilla? That employee's gonna look at you like you slaughtered their entire family. They're like, sir, vanilla? We don't have that here. You can go to a Cold Stone Creamery if you want. We have smoked milk. Is that a great option? I don't know, because I don't know what the fuck that is. Smoked milk? What, was someone by a smoker one day smoking meat, and the guy's like, hey, I put some 2% in there? Like, yeah, sure, why not? Thank you. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, this is crazy, but that's not even the craziest flavor. Okay, the craziest flavor, and listen, ice cream is primarily for kids, I would say so. I understand adults enjoy it, right? But their number one flavor at this ice cream shop was mezcal. That is the smoky tequila. That's what every kid wants, right? This 12-year-old kid coming from his baseball game in the summertime, he's like, Dad, I want to get some ice cream. He's like, let's go to our favorite artisan ice cream shop. And he gets there and he's like, Dad, can I get the mezcal ice cream? He's like, sure, son. And he gets the ice cream, he's just licking it, and he's like, Dad, why does this ice cream remind me of why Mom left you? It's such a stupid fucking joke, but I love it. I was gonna fucking talk about shit. I've lost my train of thought. Okay, how much time do I have?
You have 1.
1 minute? Okay. Sex dreams. Everyone has them. That's where similarities end. Because normally in a sex dream, you can actually have sex with someone. See, I can't. I get very close, and then I wake up from the dream. So I can't even enjoy the momentary happiness that I have for that split second. Because there's only 2 things you can do, right? You can either, you know, have sex with a random person, or if you're with someone, you have a dream of your significant other. And I'm like, I don't want that one because I already have mediocre sex in real life. Really don't want that in my dream either, you know? But most people can have sex. I can't. Basically what happens to me is I'll start off with another woman. We'll be in the dream. We'll be naked on top of each other doing everything under the sun. And then right as I'm about to have sex, right as I'm about to enter, all of a sudden in the back of my head, I remember that I have a loving fiance at home. Right? Where my fiance, right, she has no problem with her sex dreams, right? She's fucking guys, she's fucking girls, she's doing it in her dreams too. Honestly, it's unfair in my opinion. But she gets to be fucking Timothy, she's getting railed by Timothy Chevrolet in her dreams, but in mine, I've now locked myself in the bathroom and I'm staring at myself in the mirror realizing I've ruined the fabric of my relationship. And then I wake up in a heavy sweat, not from completion, but because of regret and remorse. And then I have to turn over and apologize for not sleeping with someone in my dream. That's fucked up. Is that all my time? Yeah. Oh, damn, I didn't even see it, sorry. Oh, yeah, I saw you getting up. Okay, anyway, thank you so much. My name is Richard White. I have a sick-ass, you can find me on TikTok at Very Rich Comedy and Instagram at RichardWhite_official. And thank you so much, LA School of Comedy, for having me up here as always.
Just do a little slower. I didn't hear it again. Richard White.
Oh, wait, which part? My
It's
name?
Richard White, and you can find him at the LA School of Comedy.
Yes, you can.
Okay?
Thank you.
And he's all white with me. How's that? How's that? And it's good to have you black, because you're all right with me. Wow, Rich White. Rich White Santa? That's cute, because you have a little Santa Claus thing on.
He's drinking beer. It's nice.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you guys we have a new arrangement going on here, and I'm so happy about it. Can you tell us how it works?
Oh yeah, so there's a light back there. It'll go off at 8, and then it'll give you like that, and then
That means
that's cool. Okay, yeah.
And
that way.
Over 10, it turns red.
Sorry, where is it?
Right there.
Oh, there it
That's
is.
good to know now.
So now, yeah, so you give it a light, and then when
A red
it's
light,
red,
okay.
you're over 10 minutes, and you gotta wrap it up.
Okay.
Oh, caution.
There we go. We got a lot of good stuff going on. Let me tell you where I was a couple of weeks ago. I went to see a play, an opera, and I was operaed up. I was all dolled up. And I had a meltdown outside of the opera because after I paid, the woman said, I need to have your email. I said, you don't need to have my email. She goes, well, it's the only way you're going to get your ticket. I said, I just paid you for it. And they don't want to take cash, by the way, okay? She goes, I have to email you so that you can scan this and get your ticket to get. I said, I'm not doing that. I totally had a meltdown. I said, you have a line going back because you want me to use, because and I felt so bad because I saw, it's really good when you see someone who's a performer, but when you see them in another world, in another realm, it's also beautiful. And to see Ryan in this opera was just amazing. He really acting. Honest to God. I'm so proud of you. I'm so sorry. And if they were talking about the crazy person outside, it wasn't me. I lost my mind. I had to go in listen, I'm slipping her a 20. Wait, first of all, I go like this. I go, senior citizen. And she doesn't want to take, she goes, oh, no cash, like it's filthy. Come on, hooker. All right. I just say that because I happen to love him, and you're going to love him. Let's give it up for our Mr. Improv himself, the one and only Ryan Benson. Let me hear you.
Hello.
Hey. Woo. Got the new light system. I love it.
We're here today.
Yeah, we're trying.
Hello.
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 My name is Ryan C. Benson. The comedian, the lover, the actor, and anything you want me to be for $25. Being an actor, I pretend to do a lot of things that I'm not, like pretend to be funny, which you see now. Who's here? Anye. Yay, Anye. Anye has arrived today, everybody. I'm going to attempt to do jokes right now. Since I'm a redhead and an actor, it's a bit of a struggle. But, I don't feel like a minority, but redhead lives matter too. As you know. But when you're good at being an actor and a redhead is you don't need to worry about selling your soul because you don't have one. So I'm set there. You might have heard I added the C initial into the front of my name. You might be thinking, it's pretentious. You're right. I want to stand out and just kind of be special like most actors. But then it turns out there's already a Ryan C. Benson. He won The Biggest Loser in 2004, the first season. So I have big pants to fill. He's skinny now. So, you don't really wish harm on your competitors, But, I just wish, he gets a lot of cake. Someone sends him a lot of cake. Is that like, just give him cake. I want to be cool. But as a cool cracked door, I got to work on that. The strike's over now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it, and I did my part, as all you should. Only watch non-union porn.
Yeah.
That amateur shit. It works out pretty well, and it seems like everyone's having fun. It's you don't get paid as much, but the emotion's real and raw. And they could get pregnant, actually. We'll see what happens. I am going for like a metrosexual lumberjack look. You can call it like lumbersexual. It's kind of like I want you to see me just walking down on the street and be like, damn, that guy looks like he was just out there on the weekdays cutting wood. But, on the weekends, the wood's cutting him. I just want to keep you on your toes. You don't know what's coming my way. I am currently taking a sabbatical from sex. Yeah, I know. Not because I want to. It's more because I can't get anything. But it's okay. When I do have sex, though, on the rare occasion, I only wear extra large condoms. in the hopes I'll grow into them. It's better than using my dad's hand-me-downs. But in the end, I'd say I'm looking just like everyone else for a nice pair of genitals. Preferably attached to someone. Beggars can't be choosers at this point in time. I'm gonna just show you my morning routine, just lay it out for you so you get to understand me more. We wake up, drink water, Mountain Dew, smoke a cigarette,
Whoa.
take a shit, and then I get out of bed. It's a very eventful. I have a pretty cool bed. Okay, a lot of space. Now something that I've always kind of done when I walk around LA is I steal plants from like the government infrastructure buildings. But I'm now being labeled like an eco-terrorist. I guess that's better than like a non-eco-terrorist. I'm not. I'll figure something out. I want one more thing on there, but it did better than I thought it would. I don't even think I have anything. I did most of the things on here. I'd probably have enough jokes for 3.5 minutes, maybe. What other things could I throw in there? Oh yeah, dating apps. We love them, we hate them. We're surviving out there. That's how you meet people now. It's not successful for me though. There's a lot of girls out there that have a lot of requirements and they want a lot. They say, no one-night stands. Like, I don't know, that's kind of annoying. Like, do I need a coffee table next to my bed? I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure that one out. They also say no hook. They also say no hookups. I don't know why she's worried if my dick looks like a fish hook. It's not like that. If anything, it curves to the right. So, what else? I'll just at one point in the thing I might just like be like, okay, here's my version of a childhood joke or something, like, you know, those simple jokes. What do you call a lobster that's bad at social events?
What?
An introvertebrate. Maybe people would laugh from that one because it would be their first time hearing it. And then I'd be like, what do you call a lobster that's really good at social events? A cokehead. That is my time. There's jokes in there that went well. I think you can next. I'll be at a show Friday night at USC, 6 p.m. Sadly, won't be here for the other open mic. But if for some reason you're over there, stop by and see me. I'll be doing comedy. My name's Ryan C. Benson. You can find me on Instagram at ryan.benson. Or at Levi's Century City in the weekends. I'm really good at putting pants on you, but I'm even better at taking them off. Thank you.
Ryan C. Oh my God. Ryan C. Nice to see Ryan. You know, it's always nice to see all of the women in comedy. Every time I'm out, I look at all the women in comedy at a show. But if you think there's a dearth of females in comedy, please think again and remember that your whispers, when you talk, when you rustle, gets picked up and it affects the lives. So let's be a little respectful for our audience. And although you may see a limited amount of people here, trust me, there are people that are getting work and it's not me. All right, but I will tell you who is doing it. She's doing it right. The one and only Samantha Linderman.
Let's give it up for Sunda Kronquist. I'd say real quick, but I wish we could do it all night. I missed her. I missed her a lot. I have a lot of resentment for New York City. Every time I go there, I'll just be like, if only I was born in New Jersey. 20 years ago. No, I'm kidding. How's everybody doing? I don't think anybody's asked that. Usually I don't do it, but I guess nobody gives a shit tonight. Doing good. A lot of cool faces. Missed you guys. It was so interesting on the Uber ride here. I'm trying to work on, like being myself. Imagine I said work on being myself, and I'm a stand-up comic. That's the hardest thing in the world. Like, you can't have normal people problems. Normal people problems. I'm a comedian. People are like, just be yourself. And I'm like, I don't know. One time somebody said to me, a fellow, I guess you'd call him a comic. I don't know, it was like 4'11" was his height. You know what I mean? Where it's like, well, I had this question once in my head, and I guess I'll say it out loud, but don't you ever want to walk up to somebody who's so small, but they look like totally chill, and you just want to be like, what are you? You know? Like, are you a little person, or are you just like a little person? But I just think that sometimes, you know, like if I saw Snooki outside, it was crazy. I went on a hike with Ryan. Give it up for that. LA School of Comedy is a community. You know what I mean? You did know. I called you on the way there. I called you on the way there. Anyways, but I swear to God, I thought Snooki was right in front of us because it was like Runyon Canyon. But then I was like, wait, this person's above 4'11". But the comedian, he said to me, he was like, you know, I didn't realize like you were the same way off stage. I was like, thank you so much. Seriously. Kuda. Like, I was like, you know, because what kind of person would I be, you know, if I came up here and I talked about stinky puss and growing up and throwing up and, you know, and then I walk off stage and I'm like, no, milady. Is that a Ford? No. What would that, like, that would be sociopathic, I feel like, at that point. You know what I mean? Like, this is me. People get to sing, and they're like, no, this is me. You know, Olivia Rodrigo's like, this is, you know, this is me. Give it up for that. Being yourself. I love this place. I, too, work at the mall. And it's hard to excel in silence, you know? It's really hard, you know, because one time I thought this guy was going to ask me for my Instagram, and he actually wrote a 5-star Yelp review about me. You know, like, that's the messages that are being sent to me, you know? And I'm just like, why am I a greeter? You know, I could be doing so much more on the floor. Like, the fact that I'm saying on the floor, you know, it's getting weird. Because I don't want a promotion, right? But it's like, all of a sudden, there's head of shipment and key holder and assistant manager and all this shit. And it's just fucking me. Like, I'm the only associate. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own. No, nobody has a pay raise. No. But everybody has a title. And then there's one thing where everybody votes, and somebody, you get a Polaroid picture of you on the door to the back, right? And I never got it, you know, if you could tell. I feel like I wouldn't be bringing it up if I had gotten it. But it's just stuff like that, you know. I really think about it. I recently I met a woman named Myrna. And neither of us were wet, you fucking freaks. You fucking weirdos. You boys made me say that. You crazy. You're nuts. Nuts, no. I can't stop. No, we were chilling just wet as hell in the soap aisle. No, I'm kidding. Because we don't have aisles. No. She's, you know, 67 years old, looking good. I keep making it worse. Yeah. I can't stop. It's been spilled. It's done. Thank God I just washed all my towels. No. Okay. Is everybody fine?
Yes.
Okay. I love a response. You know what I mean? Yeah. All these TikToks are crowd work. And I do crowd work for free all the time. Anytime I'm at a restaurant or on the sidewalk. If me and Sunda try to go somewhere, it's It's insane. People walking up to us, like, just so you know, like, I believe in you. The movie about you guys, no, seriously, because I've lived in LA, if you couldn't tell, I'm from the East Coast, and I've been here for a while, and I have some friends, and anyways, you guys could really make it. Before she even said she's a comedian, I swear to God, it's the freakiest thing. But I actually am from LA. Thank you so much. Every Uber driver's like, really? Oh! And then when I tell them I can't drive, they go, good. In my head, I'm like, first of all, are you scared of competition? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna start driving right now, and I'm gonna get on those fucking rides, you know what I mean? Or do you just look at me and you're like, you should not be driving? I don't know which one it is. I have a new therapist, thank you so much. And, His name's Larry. I called him called him by his name. I gotta stop with this shit. For the first time today, I said because I realized I'm like I've never said his name. Like my old therapist Jane. You know that's so easy. But Larry. You know like that doesn't. It's not that I don't trust Larry, but it's not like I'm like chilling with Larry gonna talk about like that one time. You know like I'm not like Larry. Like I don't know, but it was okay. I got it out. But he's cool. I wouldn't say he's a self-hating Jew, but he avoids the topic at all costs, kind of thing. It's the worst. It's the worst. But he wants to know if I'm one, right? Why? We're not cousins, I hope. What? Not like that. I just can't deal with I'm in a fight with stop that. He's gay. I couldn't be with fuck! I couldn't be with a therapist that wasn't a little bit, not a man. I'm just saying not a straight man. Not just like regular man. It's getting worse. I'm saying I just don't want if I even think that he wants me is what I'm saying. It's gone. It's gone. It's out the window is what I'm trying to say. Married, not, you know what I mean? My old therapist was actually dating another therapist within group therapy. Yeah, literally. No, literally, right? The theme song. Group therapy. But they would show up in each other's clothes and they were like, oh, we're best friends, right? But I had the other therapist first and she said I reminded her of the other one. And I'm like, you guys are fucking. What is going on? Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Wanting to come to my comedy shows. I had to ghost my therapist because she kept saying she loved me, And I'm like, you're getting married. I can't do this anymore. It was really she went on honeymoon for a month, and it's you know when you're talking to somebody for so long and you go a month without talking, I'm like, I can't go back to it. We were in a really long talking stage, and after a little bit of not talking, it's how do you go back into that? On the topic of dating apps, I used to say right here upon this stage, Nick, a lie, which was that being a comedian made me really good at dating apps. It's not true. I think it's that thank you. It's because I know that I'm way better at speaking than I am at typing. First of all, I'll just do this. I've done this a few times and it's worked. I have what's called two different thumbs, right?
Whoa.
Jason with the zoom. No, I'm kidding. No, he got it. He kind of got it. He kind of got my thumbs. Give it up for Jason. His thumbs work at the camera. But so I'm just saying, I'm just constantly a mistype away from disaster with this one. But Megan Fox has it, so it keeps me going. I said a lot of stuff tonight, and I'm just really glad that my new therapist is not watching. Give it up for... Okay, you can find me on Instagram at SamLikeTBH, or here at the LA School of Comedy, or wherever the LA School of Comedy goes, because we're a moving, functioning thing. We could go international. We don't know. But give it up for Suna Kroonquist, the woman who makes it happen. I am ecstatic, elated, and excited to bring up this next comedian to the stage. Welcome back, the one and only Anya West, everybody! Patrick out from... Oh, sure. Woo.
All right. It's good, y'all. How's it going? I know it's been a minute. It's 1 week just turns into 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks turns into a month, and then 3 months, and they're what the fuck just happened, bruh? This year has been yearing. These aren't my belongings. I just like to hold things. You can have them back if you want. It's nothing personal.
You seem so confident with them too.
Yeah, they're not mine. They're not mine. Yeah, I'm just here. Damn. Okay, so everyone's been talking about dating apps, huh? Should I keep the trend going? I don't know. I guess. Ooh, I wanted to say something. Oh, fuck, will I remember? I don't know, I smoked. Oh, you were talking about the reasons the Uber driver didn't want you to drive. I'm like, that's literally his job, is to drive you. So, if you don't drive, That's one less person. Now you Uber a lot. I'm sure like they got like a framed picture of Sam at the Uber factory. Like she's Ubering often. Like it's crazy. She doesn't want to drive. Like she's enjoying it. I don't like spending money on people driving me. And I like to leave early. That's one thing I will do. I will leave a party early and I won't tell anybody. Like my friends, they now know what it looks like when I'm getting ready to leave because I'll pull up my phone and I'll be sitting like in the side of the room like this. And it looks like a guy just using his phone, like regular. My friends see it, and like they snatch my phone away, and like you snatch it away, and it's like the Maps app directing me to the nearest In and Out. Like I'm trying to make it. Like anytime, like as soon as it's getting close to like 1:30, I'm politicking on an In and Out mission. It's crazy. Just the LA in me. Shit, dating apps are cool. Dating apps are cool, but I mean, you just have to understand the world you're in. Like, you don't play like a basketball game trying to like, I don't know, get points for Dungeons and Dragons. Like it's just like the goals are so separate. Like you don't go on a dating app to find love. Like you go there to meet people and you're like, wow, I met this really cool person. And then you guys may or may not hook up for a certain amount of time, but you know in your heart of hearts, this is not your wife. This is not your husband. Because we're all there for a reason. You know, we're all a little bit messed up. It's okay. I was on it was good, Chief. He was outside, bro. You should have came in earlier, cuz. I was on a game show recently. That shit was cool. I ain't tell you if I won or not. You feel me? You clapping. I could have lost. I know I was on that shit. It was on Celebrity Squares. Now that it's out, I can talk about it. Because they had me sign hella forms, bro. They're so serious. Like, it's such a...
Yeah, they're crazy.
I'm like, bro, it's Celebrity Squares, but it was cool. Like, there's only so much I could tell. Like, it's not like I got up there and the celebrities, like, I don't know, offered me a beautiful career. Like, no, it was just... They were just there. I was there. Like, it was cool. It was fine. And then I won a bet on the show, right? I won a bet. It was, like, a really... expensive bed, like a bed I would never have had I not won it on the show. That's how expensive it was. And it's like a bed with like an adjustable base and like a massager in it. Like it massages you with like air pockets in it. It's crazy. I don't even get it. I just get massages from it now. But before getting massages from it, when they tell you won the bed, excitement, joy. They email you, hey, by the way, your bed is on the way. Excitement, joy. The bed is outside. The guy calls you. Hey, we're outside with the bed. Excitement, joy.
Yes.
When you open the door and see two big-ass boxes that are heavy as shit and no one but you to make this mission of bringing it in your house and then put that shit together, depression, sadness, stress.
Yeah.
Mind you, I didn't go on the show like, yeah, I never had a bed before. I had a fucking bed. So I had to get that bed out and put this new bed in, and then put the shit together. So it's like, So I did it. I put the bed together. It was cool. It was heavy as shit, but it's together now. It's good. It's done. I just had to complain about it. It was just on my spirit. Like, bro, that was... They didn't tell you had to put the bed together. Like, they want you to keep that smile of, like, we're going to come, and the bed is going to be in your room. Like, your old bed is just going to evaporate in the thin air. No. It's a mission. It's a journey. But I got it done. I did it. I'm lazy. I didn't ask anybody to help me. I just fucking did it. You know, independent. It's something I'm striving to do this year. Be more independent. The year's almost over, guys. We made it to the end of the year. I had some doubts that we would make this far, but we're here now. Shout out to us, right? Shout out to everyone. Clap it up for yourself for making it to the end of the year.
There's still a little bit of time left.
Yeah. I mean, just December, I'm like, yeah, we made it. You feel me? Close enough. What did I want to talk about? I haven't been here in a minute, and you would think I was writing mad things. I've been working out a lot, and I got really mad one day at America. Because, like, I don't know who was behind this, but I feel like he needs to stand trial. Abbreviations. MRS, Mrs. MR, Mr. Kilograms, KGS. Pounds, LBS. Why is it an LBS? Why is that the case here? Like, why is that an American thing? Like, who made the decision We could have just PDS. What is that? What is that? What is that for? We could have used it. I was in the gym just mad as shit. Like, why is? I don't know. I'm easily angered these days. I stopped smoking for a little bit, but we back. Don't worry. I took a flight to SF for my best friend's wedding. Shout out to her. Congratulations. Yeah, clap it for wedding, love. You know, somebody's got to find it. You know, if not us, somebody. But I was sitting at the seat right behind first class, right? Like it's like where the border is, like the it's not business, it's not economy. It's right, it's the business. Yeah, it's like a little almost first class. You feel me? But I like to sit there for motivation. Like it motivates me. Like I want to like be able to see what first class is doing. I want to visually manifest what they have going on, cause it does motivate you. Cause I flew Alaska Airlines. They call it that shit because they keep the AC cold as fuck. It's cold as shit on the plane. There's no adjusting it. You can turn it up or less up, but it's still up either way you touch it. But I was watching, and the lady was walking, the little hostess, the airline lady, she's like walking up. She's offering everyone in first class stuff, but then she stops offering right in front of me. And I'm watching them enjoy the delicacies of the plane. And I'm like, damn, I don't even deserve plain spaghetti. You think I don't deserve the marinara sauce and noodle combination? No meatballs, just noodles, and I don't deserve that. I don't even get a water. But I was motivated. I got off the plane, locked in. I was like, I'm going to be something. One day I will taste that plain spaghetti. You'll all see. I was really locked in. I was like, they're gonna know one day. I went to a Hispanic wedding. It was completely in Spanish. I didn't know that when I got there. Did not know it was completely in Spanish. But you gotta know the vibe. You know what's going on. You don't have to say anything. You're not involved in the wedding. You're a guest. You just, yeah, good. People walk in, you clap. They walk out, you clap. That's all you gotta do. It's a wedding. You know, you don't need to know what's going on. My mom was like, oh, you didn't know this? The wedding was all in Spanish? Like, why would you go? I'm like, because I was invited. I don't need to know Spanish. But my best friend's grandma and aunts were laughing at me because, like, while I was at the wedding, Catholic church service isn't that good, like the phone service, but I'm trying to download Duolingo. I'm trying to download Duolingo while I'm there. And like, what are you gonna do with that? I'm like, I don't know, maybe hear one or two of the words. That's not how that app works. Not at all how that app works. Did not know. It's my first time downloading it. Now I know. Shout out to me, man. Time check. What do we have, like 2, 1, less? Is anyone timing me these days?
This is a new thing.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, shit, I ain't been here. You feel me? I don't know. Oh, wow, I started today. That's cute. I love that I'm here for that. Yes, that's the 1. That's the 2 still? Okay, just double checking the meaning is the same because, it's a new light. Maybe it has a new meaning. What do you identify as? No, I'm just saying. I don't want to assume the light's gender or being.
I'll throw you 3 seconds for that,
Appreciate it. Damn, I'm supposed to be preparing for like a bunch of shit coming up. Like I took a fat break, guys. I was just working. But I have like shows and like I'm hosting gigs apparently. I don't know. I mean they're booking me as me, so they're getting me as whatever I am that day. But we'll have some material and whatnot when you see me next, which shouldn't be that long from now. I don't think I work Friday, so I should be here Friday. Maybe, most likely, hopefully, God willing. But it's been great. It's been grand. It's been cool to be here again. Love the vibes. My voice got deeper out of nowhere. I think I hit second puberty. I don't know. Like, my friends think I'm faking it. I'm not sick. My voice just got deeper one day. Maybe depression. I don't know. We'll find out on the next episode of What's Anya going through. Yeah, so we got shows. Keep tapped in on the Instagram for that information. Pretty much everyone except for this guy follows me. What's your name, bro? Nick. It's a cool name, bro. Yeah. Oh, I don't know this guy either. What's your name? Alex. Oh, Alex and Nick. Cool. Welcome to the LA School of Comedy. But it's been grand. It's been great. I guess Sunda's coming back to the stage, or is Sam coming back to the stage? All right, we're gonna bring Sam back to the stage. Y'all clap it up for her. She's dope as well. I mean, everyone. I told you everyone already has me. I guess those people don't have me because the millions of people on YouTube. My bad. I forgot about you guys. I never forget about you guys. That's ONYEWEST, Anya West on Instagram. Yeah, we got some shit on the way when I get out of this hole completely. Yeah.
Give it up for Anya West. Making a comeback here at the LA School of Comedy. Quite a splash. Speaking of comebacks, I'm very excited to see this guy every time he comes back. And we have the comedy of the one and only Albert Linton.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
Keep it going for Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, real good. Okay, so, Anya, how you been, man?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Cool. Haven't seen you.
I know.
Cool. Glad to hear it. I guess I'm supposed to talk into this, huh? That's the. All right. So, was I high when I wrote this or not?
Oh.
This is what I want to say about bitches. About bitches, yes, about bitches. All damn trip, and not forget the damn idea. All right, relax and see if the thought come back to me, and just a positive period sentence. So what was I saying? Bitches. Yeah, this bitches be tripping. Bitches be tripping. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. How did I get to that? How did I get to where bitches be tripping? The way women treat men. They're always in charge, and men don't seem to know that women are in charge. Men seem to think that they're in charge, but it always works out that the woman gets her way, so she's always in charge. Was I high?
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Fucking had to be. What the hell was I trying to say? It's an old joke I used to do about.
He's writing the stutters.
I used to do this old joke about how women let men think they're in charge, but men are actually. And the example I would give was okay. I'm gonna do the joke, a part of it, what I remember. So I was shopping the other day. I like to shop because women shop, and I like to do anything that women do. But men don't like to shop. Men say shopping is for women because men have more important things to do, like, sit around the house, dig in their butt, watch the game, look for a beer, find that remote control. Oh, I found it. But women shop. I like to shop. But women are in charge. The other day I was shopping, and I saw this guy. He looked at a lampshade. He picked it up. He said, "Oh, I like this." And his wife just popped out of nowhere and said, "You don't like that. You come with me, and I'll show you what you like." And he went with her to find out what he liked. So I went too to find out what he liked. I'm figuring, hell, if she can help him find out what he likes, maybe she can help me find what I like. I don't know. Women are just like that. You have to listen to them. What is it? Where'd that go? Okay, that was part of it. That was part of it. I have to remember that. Had a hard time getting over here today. My car broke down. I had to take an Uber, but I'm sure by now the cops have found it. The driver gave me a hard time, so I hit him in the head and put him in the trunk. But then I got scared. I was thinking, man, what if he can't breathe in there? So I shot a few holes in the lid to help him out because I care. My brother told me not to do that joke. I wish I had listened to him. But my brother gets carried away. He goes on and on and on. Albert, you can't do jokes like that, man. There are too many stereotypes about brothers and violence already. And I knew what he was talking about, so I shot him too. Stuck him in the trunk. Yeah, good news. He won't be selling Amway anymore, and that made it worth it. Amway. Anybody who'll do Amway? Amway. The American way, the greatest corporation in America. They bugged the shit out of you. Always want to show you how to make $1 million. No, I want to show you how to bite me, and then you can get your happy ass out of my house. Well, don't you have any friends? Well, yeah, but I want to keep them. Go away. Get out of here. So, like I said, my name is Albert Linton, or did I say that? Well, anyway, it's Albert Linton. It's Albert Nathaniel Arthur Linton. I don't use it because the initials are ANAL. And that's anal for the slow folks. Some of you look like you're trying to spell it in your head. What is A-N-A-L? What that bell? I don't know why all of my retarded people sound like they come from Florida. I have no idea. It was rough growing up in Florida. I grew up in a poor neighborhood. You guys all know Jacksonville, Florida, right? It's a very rich town now. Yeah, but back in the day, it was poor as hell. My parents were poor, but they were unusual. They kept me. We were so poor, our watchdog ran away. We didn't need a watchdog then. If a burglar passed our house, we mugged him. One time a burglar broke into our house. All he got was practice. And a T-shirt with my initials on it. A-N-A-L. Get on board, buddy. Get on. That was rough. Had to fight all the time. I had to walk my little sister to school to protect her from all the bad guys. And she was very beautiful, my little sister. She had very long black hair, but she wore long sleeves, so that covered it up. Thank you, Suda.
Brilliant.
I used to fight all the time. I hated school. I hated school. I hated school. I couldn't stand it. I always fell asleep. And I'd fall asleep and get a hard on at the same time. My desk would tilt over and wake me up. I'd wake up in time to see the teacher coming toward me. And the teacher always said the same thing. Now, anal. Can you stay after class? And I'd be like, no, sir. I'm sorry, Joe, I gotta go see you down on the bayou. It's rough. Jacksonville, man. I hated school. I sat behind the hottest girl in the world. She had long black braids. I sat right in back of her. Her name was Judy Robinson. Oh, I probably shouldn't say her name. Her name was something or another. And she probably doesn't know I exist. But I was so in love with her. And then I got put in reform school. Reform school. I don't know why they call it reform school. They don't reform you. They don't even try. They want you to be a jock. They ought to just call it what it is, UCLA. But then, or USC, depending on where I am. If I'm in Houston, it's whatever university it is down there. If I'm in Iowa, well, in Iowa, they don't know anything about universities. So the joke just won't work there. Rough, man. Tried to get out of reform school. It was rough, man. Their idea of reform school is to take from you the thing that you like to do. And other than sex, the only thing that I liked was reading. Hell, seriously, I read Push Pull 1,000 times. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I was hoping somebody would get that. One time in reform school, I found a Playboy magazine. Now, get this. This is back in the, before Playboy was the shit. Before you had Penthouse or any of the other girly magazines. This is when Playboy was like the underground. Yeah. And I was like, wow, a magazine. And then I realized somebody had torn all the articles out of it. There was nothing but pictures of beautiful women. But then on the other hand, I thought, well, it's never too early to learn to appreciate good photography. All right, so we'll move on from that one. That joke has never worked. I've been doing this for 20 years, and it hasn't worked yet, and I'm not throwing it away, because I like it. All right, you got to let me know when I need to come down. Oh, there it is right there. So it's on, so that means I have 2 hours to go? Yeah. Is that how that goes? So am I done? Or do I, 2 seconds? 2 minutes? 2 minutes?
Now,
Okay, all right. 1:49, all right. So I heard from my doctor the other day. She called, and my doctor is a woman, female, because women have small fingers. She wanted to know, she asked, do you know what an oncologist is? That's what she asked me. And she's a woman. I don't want to look stupid. So I said, yeah, I know what an oncologist is. That's a doctor who's on call. And she said, that's the dumbest answer I've ever heard. Sit down, you're too dumb to stand up. And then she explained to me what an oncologist is. I mean, they're important doctors. They look for stuff that can kill you. You know, like cancer, AIDS, marriage, really serious shit, you know? And I didn't know what to tell her. What's the rest of that joke? Damn, I forgot that. There's more to that joke. I'm out of time. Oh, okay. No, I'm not out of time. I'll do a commercial. Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at Albert Linton Comedy, and you can find me on Facebook at Albert Linton, maybe Albert Linton Comedy, and I'm not doing. My show is coming out soon. Lace, look for it. It's on season. We're going to start shooting season 3 here soon. So season 2 is on HBO All Black, and you can also find my short film, which is called Cabbage. It's also online. It was shot over at USC. And there's another movie I forgot that I'm in, and it is now out. So I got to get the particulars on that too. Anyway, Albert Linton, welcome back to the stage, Sam.
Give it up for Albert.
I love you, baby.
Give it up for Albert.
Yeah. Let's go.
If we're all gonna start talking about movies that we forgot we're in, I might. No, I'm joking. Would Nick wanna come next time? Alex, are you know? Did you come? You know? And you come up and you make us.
I'm gonna go over.
Can't do any worse than me.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what, Nick, and this one too. We're all here to do one thing. We're gonna get you up. You've got a look, you've got a persona, and you're gonna do this. I just want you to introduce yourself to us. Would you do that? Yeah! Come on, Nicky boy. Come in here and sit down.
Alright, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Am I close enough to this thing?
Hey.
Alright, yeah, so I'm Nick. I live like 2 blocks away.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool. We love you
So I live under the highway, so no. Yeah, so no, I'm very posh actually. I work a desk job and yeah, these people just fucking hate themselves. It's annoying. I had this boss once who was like he was like, I'd ask him how he was every day and he'd be like, it's another amazing day in paradise. And I wanted to shoot him in the head every time he said that. Like, I think he wanted to die if he's like going around saying that, you know? So, yeah. He'd be on the call with clients and he'd like have his face in his hand and be like, it's another amazing day in paradise. Like, I don't know. It was pretty dumb. My voice just cracked there, I realized. I got some work to do there, but I swear I've hit puberty, but that is one joke that I have. Thank you.
Yeah.
Where can we find you on social media?
My Instagram is Nick the Hanrahan. My website is nickhanrahan.com, and that is all.
Until
Yes.
next time. Until next time.
Give it up for Nick.
Hey, what up?
Paradise, man. That's where we are right now.
Paradise.
Please don't shoot me. Alex, what you gonna do? Come on, stand up. Yeah.
Stand up.
How's it going, everyone? My first open mic in LA. You guys, yeah. So it's kind of wild that I'm doing it out here in the first. It's so different than the last place where I did it. The last place I did stand up was literally in 12 time zones away in Doha, Qatar. Yeah, and if you thought it was, I know I'm a little stressed out and I'm a little nervous doing stand up here, but doing stand up in a country that doesn't have free speech laws. It makes it a lot harder to workshop any jokes, like any jokes. So in my head, I'm racking my brain, and I'm just like, oh God, what kind of joke should I do? I'm gonna let's just go with something generic. Screw it. What's the deal about airplane food? And, and then someone was just like, Bismillah, Qatar's Airways airplane food top tier. Look, we have Michelin star chefs that make it and everything for you. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh crap. I meant deltas. What's the deal with deltas? Plane food. And the guy's like, oh. Oh, you're a funny American. Yeah, I was whew. So for a second there, I was like, where are you gonna send me off to? But I think I Landed that joke right there. Being an Asian American, dating's kind of tough. I mean, there's a lot of people probably know the stereotypes that come with, Asian guys, right? It's what? It's smart. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a. I'll just say it. I'll just say it. People think it's the penis size thing, right? Like, yeah. My penis is too big. Yeah. It's apparently that's it's a problem. It is a problem. Yeah, I know. I mean, look, compare it. If it's big versus small, I'll take the big problem. But it is a problem. All right. Like you can't sit too far forward on the toilet. All right. Like look, so he knows what I'm talking about. I heard it because it's. I mean, you lean a little too forward, you might take a little dip, that in the tip, and it's. I mean, you give it a little porcelain kiss and ruins your whole day. Ruins your whole day. I mean, and what I've realized that is with the size, it doesn't mean I'm getting laid more. It just means that gay guys want me more. And I'm an ally. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love my gays. The gays clearly love me too. Like literally, like I just made eye contact with the dude for probably maybe 2 seconds, a little too long, like walking down the street, and the guy literally came up to me, he's like, "Hey, can I suck you off?" And I'm like, how do you know? Like, how do you know? Like, I mean, look, I was 19, I probably had a boner, but still, like, that's not for you. It's not for you. And just making eye contact, like, is that how you guys do it? Is that how you guys do it? It is so baffling to me. I mean, I'm flattered, I guess, but it's like, but it's a curse, right? Because it's like the people that want to do you are the ones that you don't really feel like doing. So it's like I'm still like it's like I know it's like a numbers game, but at the same time, it's clearly skewing in the way that I'm not dealing with in a. It's a curse, like I said, it's a curse, But yeah, those are the two jokes I have that I've been workshopping-ish. So my name's Alex. You can find my socials as Danger Cheng. That's CHENG. Thank you very much.
Me and Alex. Oh, okay, I'll go.
No, give it here.
Oh, I thought.
No.
Because I was gonna say meow.
Oh, she was to say meow. And I'm thinking we have to do, at one point, we're going to have to do an Abbott and Costello thing. It has to be done. Because she knows what I'm thinking all the time. I don't know how. But we both want to say thank you so much for coming out. Right, and if you guys want to tape, talk to Jason, right? Jason Ham. Jason Ham, I am. Jason, I'm so glad to see you. And Ryan, so glad to see you. And Samantha, so glad to see you. And what did I want to promote? I'm trying to think of something I wanted to promote. We have comedy classes here. We have coaching here. We have podcasting here. Podcasting is very important.
We have a global comedian contest that you should know about in Japan. If anybody want, so shout out Japan and Comedy Global.
We are going places.
Because
Asshole.
everybody
Right, that's
paid.
right. Because everybody paid. That's right. Because everybody paid. I wanted to say something about the yellow. What was that? The yellow? No. Yellow fever. Because I had an Asian boyfriend. His mother hated me, by the way. She's Japanese, and she would tell the dog in Japanese to bite me. Did. And then she'd say, "Oh, look at Taro." And then all of a sudden, I'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" And she just said, "I want my son to do a good job with his girl." And I was just like, but no cigar. But I will tell you, I did see a condom that was made in China for men that looked like a thumb. Because you were talking about thumbs. And I'd never seen it. He had his own. And that is a curse, though, when you're like that. Right? It's a curse. We would know. See? Because we're like... We want to say, please follow Samantha Linderman on...
Okay, I need to change my Instagram handle. It's at Sam like TBH, but also follow Sunda on Sunda Live.
Sunda Live.
She's got quite a following on there. Go check her out.
And please, all of you, follow us at
LA School of Comedy.
Yes, and if you're interested in your improv classes, Ryan Benson's the man for you. Round of applause. And we're signing off together.
Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. I
We
thought it
love
was
New
Manic
York.
Monday. Oh my
Me too.
God.
Me too.
Okay, it's okay. Right.